Hi, my name is Johnny Kerr, and welcome to my review of the film For Those in Peril. I saw this film the other evening. It was by director Paul Wright. He wrote the film also. The story revolves around a fishing village in the northeast Nuke of Scotland, where a crew of six went out on a trip, but only one returned. It was a young man named Aaron returned. He also lost his brother, Michael, in the fishing accident. Now, Aaron is played by George Mackay, and basically we watch the journey of this young man who has come back from a tragic event. He's traumatised, and he's still convinced in his head that one day he's going to see his brother who was on the boat with him again. Now, he really struggles to come to terms with his brother's death, and basically the film is about watching this young man's psychological state slip into the void, essentially. Now, his mother is essentially the only person in the town who shows any sort of sympathy towards him, played really well by Kate Dickie. Basically, throughout the film, we're watching this young man, as I say, slip deeper and deeper and deeper. The village essentially think he was responsible for what happened on the boat, and it can be a really harrowing watch sometimes. We basically need to watch, whether things are going to work out well for Aaron, or whether things are just going to keep getting worse for him. It's really intriguing to watch his journey. You just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what he's going to do next, and you don't actually know what happened on the fishing trip, and we're kind of waiting to see if anything comes to light about that. So it does keep you on the edge of your seat for the duration. Now, it's the first feature film from Scottish director Paul Wright. For Those in Peril, it's a really harrowing watch. It's very beautiful to look at, though. It's very, in my personal opinion, there's very Terrence Malick feels about it. There's not a lot of sort of character narration over the top, not particularly narrating the story. They're sort of just saying fables from that sort of area, from the fishing village, in relation to sort of fishermen in the sea and stuff like that. And it's really creepy, actually. It's really suspenseful, really creepy. And I thought it was an absolutely excellent film. However, it was not an easy film to watch. It was really tough to watch. Now, the driving force behind the film was the young actor George Mackay. He played Aaron, the central character in this film, and he played the part so well. This young man has a really bright future, I feel. He carried the film so well. He just captured this sort of mental breakdown of this character really well. He played it very subdued, very understated, and he's definitely a star of the future. I think he can really be as big as he wants to be. He can next be seen in the Scottish film Sunshine on Leith, and also the new Kevin MacDonald film How I Live Now. So, that's two pretty big films he's got to be in. I'd certainly watch out for him. Now, I feel that at bits the film does become a bit stagnant and can sort of, it can linger on, and it can become, it is quite depressing. Really, it's very harrowing, very depressing, and it's quite humourless, but it's not a particularly nice subject matter, but there are very little nice moments to sort of cling on to. There's very little moments of hope. It is all quite doom and gloom. As I say, very dark subject matter. It's about a young man trying to come to terms with death, but I do feel that there could have been a lightening up here and there, but that's just my personal preference. Overall, I feel that for a first feature, it was absolutely magnificent. I feel the director is going to go on to do really good things, and overall, I'd give For Those in Peril a score of 8 out of 10.